It was good. I'm getting more tired and tired every week, and everyone else is as well. So I'm probably the least of them, but it's good. It's in one way we're getting more efficient, and in another way we're getting more tired. CHOPPA suggested the word apocalypse.
Thanks, CHOPPA.
Hi, CHOPPA.
When you can say, hey, I chose the keyword for a TV show, especially seeing Feldman, who's someone I've watched as a kid, and to know you were a part of something that he was a part of, it just blows my mind that something like this is going on, and I get the opportunity to be a part of it.
And then we had Alien Love Triangle. It was by ENGSTROM. Harrison's this young guy who he's passionate about writing and writing for TV.
I want to give at least something to television. I thought this actually might be really, really interesting.
Episode 3, we had the keywords of zombies from Facebook, which is great. I mean, zombies are zombies. It's rich territory. Greg Gobbard gave us like a
Q&A type thing.
panel talk show with a regular host and zombie guests.
We were sort of thinking the idea around like a political debate with zombies. Zombies were people too. That's great.
This week is a zombie Q&A kind of program where humans and zombies talk about their rights. And then we were able to get the Q&A set from the ABC, which was massive.
Nick will be with Tom and Alex tomorrow on Triple J.
How have you been like a zombie before?
It's actually my partner. He's sleepwalked.
Oh, right.
Got to work, went to make myself a coffee and poured the sugar in the bin and threw the packet in my cup.
All these experiences are going to feed into like a big inspiring speech at the end of the episode. We'll see a huge montage of people across the world listening in or watching Q&A of the ABC.
What are you filming? Q&A is a show hosted by a gentleman by the name of Tony Jones, and it's a show where he gets like intellectuals and other people who are smart talking.
We had a suggestion for a character called Tony Bones. It's a play on Tony Jones.
When I first heard the idea, I was like, it's cool, I can see that, let that pass, blah, blah, blah. But I fucking hate it. I think it's going to make the episode really quite gaggy.
John and I both believe that Boney Jones is funny. The skeleton talks like this.
It was too ridiculous to think that we could animate a skeleton to be the host of Q&A.
And if I know internet people, there'll be people like, poking holes in this. Why is there a bone thing? Is he undead? What is that?
Exactly.
Why is he not a zombie?
You run a real risk of that derailing the whole episode.
Unfortunately, Tony Bones will have to be in another episode. We didn't have a script till 2 a.m.
I was emailed last night at 2 a.m. by Daly saying, if you can, learn the lines in the next 5 hours. But I did, I think.
The Q&A set, it's the one set in the whole series that we haven't built or designed from scratch.
But then we had a little set behind that we got to design from scratch.
Yeah, which Tanya called me at 6 a.m. this morning saying that we weren't shooting it at all. We almost turned the car around. Yeah. And then Dad was like, no, I just forgot to write it in. So
just forgot to put it in,
we
whoops.
shot it.
We've got quite a few extras in and around getting made up in various states, which is pretty cool. And they are going to freak when they see you.
Well, we're actually coming down for the zombie walk, which I can't really explain exactly what made me want to do that, but it's probably something from my childhood, really.
You posted on the Facebook page, didn't you? Yeah. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. I'm actually terrified to say that.
The crowd became a part of this week in a bigger way. We normally have extras every week, and we normally have about 10 or so, but this week we had about 70 or so.
David, this is CHOPPA, and he is just...
CHOPPA, thank you so much.
I wanted to be involved in the show somehow, and I was like, well, what can I offer? I know, I'll make them a cake.
Wait a minute, we've got a fan that gives us cakes?
Oh my God.
Yeah. How do you know this?
Last episode I was reading the news. Now I'm reading the news while dead, so... And that's pretty much the full range of emotion that I have.
We didn't have a guest star till 6 p.m. the night before. Good to see you. How you going?
Daly approached me yesterday, where he called and he said, are you doing anything tomorrow? Because I need you to fly to Sydney. I said, great, do you want me to read it? He's like, yeah, I'll send it to you, definitely. He didn't send it to me.
I think Toby got the script about 9 a.m. and we shot at 12:30 p.m. And he knew it all. It was amazing. I don't know, does that feel weird to you coming out for the speech? It just felt like you'd get a bit more like, and you over there, and you over there.
Yeah. Sometimes I open a sugar packet and put the sugar into the rubbish bin and the packet in a cup.
We've all been there.
And we've all been there.
I'm so happy I got to work with him again.
Look, it's nice to be in a studio for a change. We have a nice controlled air-conditioned space, so this makes me happier than noisy restaurants and things like that.
Yeah, it was a little bit like a stage play this week. I'd run through the script and the audience would laugh and we'd have to say, hey, stop laughing, which was nice.
The Asians, the Nigerians, they're everywhere, mate.
You look like a horrible person. First time I've had to direct 70 people to do stuff.
Action! People like zombies. Zombies are a metaphor for, you know, people not being comfortable in crowds or having issues with society at large.
Like, I saw some people's comments in today's show. I think that's cool that you actually become a part of the show just through commenting.
It's really cool to see the way that all of our ideas are slowly integrated into the show.
People always are trying to get audiences involved in stuff. But I think this is probably one of the first shows I think have cracked it. It's a great way of putting online on screen.
Reorg? Grog? I mean, my vote would be Grog or Reorg, because they're a little bit blah, blah, blah. Turgener.
Greg to go, your thoughts?
Your thoughts, Greg?
It's Bodie Jones. Bodie Jones should have been the host, but he wasn't. He's not. We got a good 70 or so zombies out of the woodworks of Sydney, so I'm happy. We made it work.
You're known for bullying the opposition with your words. That's fair. But accurate. And...
Almost finished. Almost finished.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that we just watched the potential Prime Minister eating a human being. What is wrong with you people?
That is a wrap in ABC Studios.
Like, all of the audience are really nice, creative, passionate people.
Yeah,
What's cake?
This is so delicious. This would have been so funny.
This is Toby. Don't say goodbye.
You've got this massive amount of creativity that everybody brings to the table, but you've got all of this order. You've got all of these people who have been writing, directing, acting for, you know, several years now, and they can bring it all together and they can bring themselves into a creative space and know exactly what they're doing. What was the question again?